Thailand's worst floods in 80 years, economic damage, relief efforts, and future outlook. The flooding in northern Thailand, the most severe in 80 years, has caused economic damage estimated at 25 to 27 billion baht, according to the Federation of Thai Industries, FTI. Chiang Rai Theenical, FTI chairman, highlighted the widespread destruction of agricultural lands and orchards due to heavy rainfall in Thailand and Myanmar, with further rain expected this week. 60 FTI members in Chiang Rai have been impacted, with damage reported to factories, machinery, vehicles, and office equipment. FTI's Chiang Rai office has been tasked with assessing the damage to launch compensation efforts. Chiang Rai also urged members producing consumer goods to increase production to meet rising demand during the crisis. The FTI is implementing urgent measures to support businesses affected directly or indirectly by the flooding, especially those in agricultural processing. Meanwhile, in Nong Khai province, Governor Sompop Samatasiri announced that the floodwaters may recede within 2 weeks as the Mekong River level drops. After the floodwaters subside, a major cleanup will be organized. 6 districts, including Sangkom and Mueang, have been flooded, with Mueang district seeing some improvement as water levels decrease. If heavy rains cease, the situation is expected to improve within 10 to 14 days. In a humanitarian effort, His Royal Highness Prince Dipankon Rasmijoti provided 2,000 relief bags to victims in Phone Pisai and Ratanawapi, while the abbot of Wat Tri Mit Wit Hiram organized food distribution for monks and novices affected by the floods. In Chiang Rai, Justice Minister Tawee Sodsong has directed the Department of Corrections and the Department of Juvenile Observation and Protection to deploy inmates and juveniles to assist in cleanup operations. The floods, triggered by Typhoon Yagi, have devastated more than 50,000 households and 90 commercial areas, causing severe damage to homes, farmland, and infrastructure. Northern Thailand remains on alert for more rain until September 18, with government efforts focusing on accelerating water drainage in flood-affected areas like Nong Khai, Nakhon Phanom, and Bang Khan. Deputy Prime Minister Anutin Charnvirakul emphasized that draining water into the Mekong River is crucial to mitigating the flood damage, particularly in northeastern provinces. China denies blame for Mekong River flooding in Thailand, Jinghong Dam's role explained. China has once again denied allegations that its dams are responsible for the flooding in Thailand by releasing excess water into the Mekong River. In a Facebook post from the Chinese embassy in Bangkok on Sunday, China emphasized that the Jinghong hydropower station has consistently reduced the amount of water released. The embassy argued that water from China has not contributed to the flooding in the Lower Mekong Basin, including Thailand. Specifically, China denied claims that water discharges from the Jinghong Dam in Yunnan have worsened the flooding in northern and northeastern Thailand. These denials come amid speculation that China's water management practices could have intensified the situation downstream. In an official statement, the Chinese embassy clarified that recent floods in Thailand were not linked to any actions taken by the Jinghong Dam. They cited reports from state agencies confirming that the water levels in Chinese rivers and reservoirs were normal for the season. According to the embassy, the daily outflow from the Jinghong Dam had actually decreased by 60% compared to the same period last year, and no additional water had been released recently. Former Thai Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra had suggested that the unusually high water levels in the Mekong River might be linked to China releasing water to manage its own flooding. During a visit to Chiang Rai, Thaksin mentioned that the Thai Ministry of Foreign Affairs was in discussions with Chinese officials about regulating water discharges to prevent further flooding downstream. Though it is unclear whether the Chinese embassy's statement was a direct response to Thaksin's remarks, it did express China's concern over regional flooding. The embassy emphasized China's commitment to cooperation with other countries in the Lansang-Mekong River Basin, highlighting the importance of information sharing and collaboration on water resource management. As of Wednesday, the water level of the Mekong River in Nakhon Phanom had risen to 10.4 meters, just 1.6 meters below the flood threshold. Local authorities were urged to prepare for potential flooding, with measures such as installing water pumps and advising residents to stay informed about weather conditions. Late last month, the Chinese embassy in Bangkok also denied reports that its dams and reservoirs on the Mekong River were contributing to the flooding in Thailand. They reiterated that from August 18 to 25, the outflow from the Jinghong hydropower station had decreased by 60% compared to the same period last year, and no flood-related water releases had taken place. Trump unharmed after foiled assassination attempt at Florida golf course, suspect arrested. Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump was unharmed on Sunday following an attempted assassination at his golf course in West Palm Beach, Florida. The FBI intervened after Secret Service agents spotted a gunman hiding in bushes near the course's perimeter, about a few hundred yards away from Trump. Agents exchanged gunfire with the suspect, who fled the scene, leaving behind an assault rifle and other items. The suspect was later apprehended by authorities. This incident comes just 2 months after Trump was injured in a shooting at a Pennsylvania campaign rally, further highlighting security concerns during the tense election season. Although it's unclear if the suspect knew Trump's exact location, the incident raises questions about the sufficiency of his security detail. Law enforcement is investigating the motive, but has not confirmed any specific details yet. Profiles identified on social media platforms suggest that the suspect, identified as Ryan Wesley Routh, expressed support for Ukraine and opposition to Trump in various posts. However, law enforcement agencies have not officially confirmed the connection. Local authorities and Trump supporters have expressed relief that no harm was done to the former president. Thank you for tuning in today. For the latest updates and daily news, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Have a wonderful day.